Loving you is like flowing water, baby. You give me the strength through the fire, baby. I'm gonna be your.
What's going on, Vibe Tribe? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another pick a card reading. All right, so I'm really excited about this reading because we are going to be doing some 2020 August predictions. All right, so this is a really exciting one. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to this and want to know what's going on in the month ahead. And I know a lot of you guys are probably like, July was crazy. And so I know a lot of you guys are probably coming out of a lot of craziness in July and looking forward to hearing some good news in August. So I'm excited to go ahead and dive into this and see what we got going on here for you. All right. So we got three piles here. We have the fluorite crystal. We have the orange calcite. And then we have the rose quartz crystal. All right. So take your time. Look at it. Don't just pick it because you're like, oh, that's a pretty color or this is my favorite color. Let it resonate with you. Even if you need to pause the video, look at it. Let it speak to you through your intuition and choose it, okay? And also remember, all tarot card readings and pick a card readings, they are for entertainment purposes only, all right? I do have to say that. All right, so without further ado, I've been rambling, so let's get into the video. All right, group number one, you guys chose the fluorite crystal, so let's hop into your reading. What we got here, the star card, Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So immediately this tells me that you were hoping for something, or there's something that you're expecting, or there's something that you're wanting. However, it might not be the time right now for you to get it. So try not to actually be upset or be sad because the universe has a strange way of showing us and giving us things that we need when the time is right. I feel like you're going to be thinking that the time is now, and it's probably not the right time. With this Five of Cups, I'm seeing here that there is going to be a little bit of disappointment in the beginning of August because there's something that you want, right? And there's something that you've been hoping that you were going to get. And you've been kind of stressing over with this Four of Swords. You've been really thinking, and you've been wanting to change. However, I think that it's safe to say that you're probably not. It's probably not going to happen the way that you want it to happen, but good things still will come out of this situation. You have to still remain optimistic. However, the thing that you're expecting is probably not going to happen right away. It's not to say that it's not going to happen for you. However, I do see a little bit of frustration in the month of August for you. But let's pull some more. Let's pull some more cards and see what we got. Purification, gateway, happiness. Okay, so to me, it feels like that there's some more things that you need to do internally. The universe wants you to go through before you get to that ultimate happiness. I feel like you're going to get to that place. You're going to end up inevitably getting everything that you want, everything that you desire. I do feel like the month is going to turn around for you, but I feel like I'm getting the energy that you're working on your inner self, right? And I feel like perhaps you're going to be on a self journey in the month of August. I feel like you're going to be in a place where you're cleansing yourself of bad habits. I'm hearing cleansing yourself of friends that don't really serve you anymore. And I feel like that because with this gateway card, you're going to be opening up the gateway to happiness. So I feel like right now you're expecting things to happen for you right away, but you haven't gone through the part of purifying your space and purifying your energies to allow the things that you want and the things that you've manifested to actually come through. So before you can actually receive those things, you still have to do a little bit more work with inside to open those gateways up to the true happiness and the true gifts and the true rewards that you've been manifesting. So I see your August still being a working month for you. I do see that you will have small wins here. There is some success. There is some positivity happening. However, you're still on your journey right now. I think you're getting in the thick of your journey, which is not a bad thing. Let's see what else we got. Forgiveness. potential, abundance. See, there's a lot of things that you have to work on right now. So maybe there's forgiveness in yourself. I always talk about that. Forgiveness with family members, forgiveness with situations, because a lot of times, when we forgive, it allows us, to be free and open that gateway to happiness and success. That forgiveness allows us to purify our energy and purify our space. And a lot of times you don't forgive for someone else to feel better. You forgive so for yourself so that you can move forward. I also have this potential here. I see great potential for you in the month of August to actually become very abundant. Okay, and to me, that abundance is going to be more than a monetary, more than just a tangible abundance. I see the month of August for you, group number one, being a self um, a self exploring month. I feel like you're on a spiritual journey. I feel like, and if you're not, I feel like you're starting on your spiritual journey. But to me, this feels like this is a journey that has been going on for at least a while, and you're in the thick of it right now. And this is probably, it might feel like it's tough, right? Because you're like, well, you're expecting things to happen and they're still not happening, but you can't give up, right? This is not a time for you to give up. It's going to feel like, why are things not letting up? Why is it not? Are things not changing? But you got to understand, you are literally at the brink of change. There's just a little bit more inner work that needs to be done, and there's happiness and abundance waiting for you at the end of this journey. So stay focused. Do not give up. Do not be discouraged by the things that happen, that may not go in your favor this month. Let's see what some additional messages we have. Teach, strength and bonds, nurture. So for me, I'm also feeling like, you're going to meet people that can actually give you some great advice. You're going to, or talk to someone that can give you some good advice. So maybe when you're feeling those moments of doubt or despair, call someone that you respect, call someone that has your best interest, call someone that you care about. Strengthen relationships, because relationships that you have, those are going to help you get through those moments where you feel like you want to give up, or those moments, or those times of confusion, or those times of doubt and sadness. And nurture your gifts, nurture these relationships. It's all, nurture yourself. All of this, to me, this month for you is going to be a month about self-worth, building self, nurturing things that are important. I also feel like I'm also hearing that there's a lesson in this to not worry about material things here. I kind of get an energy from you, group number one, that August is about appreciation for the things that are not materialistic. Okay, so we're getting to a place where you're appreciating the small things, family, friends, the little things that matter here, right? So, and I kind of feel like, you know you've been forgetting about those things, and and it happens to a lot of us. We get so lost up in our world and what we have going on, we tend to forget about the things that really really matter to us. So we get slowed down, and then we start to look at it as if, we have fallen, or we're falling off, or we're going downhill. When no, sometimes the universe, God, spirit, it has a way of slowing us down so that we can start to value the things that are really really important, and start to nurture those things, and find the true happiness and the true abundance. I kind of feel like you've been looking for abundance and happiness in the wrong spaces, and without looking with inside first. I kind of feel like this, you're going to be on this journey in this next month of July, of August, to find the inner peace, the inner abundance, the inner happiness, and really nurturing that, and being able to teach and tell others about your story, and start to build this story that you can share with others, because this is the journey that you've been on for a while, and you're continuing this journey. So I think that going to be an exciting month for you. It may not feel like it, but you need to continue to go through this. Let's see what else additional messages we have. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. See, there's something in you that you need to, that people are looking at you and people are relying on you. And you need to be able to get through this so that you can share your story and help someone else. Call to action. Take charge. Lead by example. Walk your talk. Inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have power. Yeah, all this is about yourself. All this is about you really coming into your power, and well, you already know your power, and and everybody else around you knows your power, but somehow you got lost, and I feel like you got lost with the material things. So I think this month for you is going to be back, is going to really be focusing in on the inner and probably addressing those things that are uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's time now. It's time. It's time to forgive. It's time to heal. It's time to stop running and hiding behind stuff, behind, whether it's clothes, money, shopping, jewelry, cars, food. It's time to go ahead and sit with yourself, sit with your inner demons and inner fears, and address those things. And so right now, things that you want or things that you think you need or those things that are going to make you happy, they're not going to be as easy for you to get anymore, and they're not going to fulfill you like they used to, because now is the time. This month I feel like it's really time to start doing the work on yourself so that you can really live in your true happiness, in your truest abundance, and then ultimately share your story with someone else. Let's see what other messages we have. Use your hands, create art. These are self-care, and dance. See, this is, to me, again, this all goes back to spending time with yourself, falling in love with the things that matter, which is the small things. Use your hands. Try a project around the house if you haven't done so. Create some art, write something down. Journal. Do something that that you used to do as a kid, or that makes you feel childlike, or that takes you back to a point where you were the most happiest, and go back to that place for a little while. Go maybe once a week, go back to that place and really find out what matters. Because again, I keep getting this energy that at some point you forgot what really matters. And probably, it can be work, it can be career. And sometimes, that happens to us, and we get older and we just start to feel like, listen, I can't focus on anything but the next step. Or then the little things that used to matter to us, they no longer matter because we've become so successful that we don't have time for the small things anymore. And I think that this month for you is going to be all about getting back to the basics. And then lastly, some positive affirmations are: my life is a constant stream of miracles. My career is bursting with opportunities to express my creative passions. And as I use my gifts and talents to serve others, doors open to support my success. Wow, that's power right there. So again, I'm getting the energy from you. Group number one, you're a leader. Even if you don't feel like you're a leader, Pete, there's someone that's looking up to you, and in the things that you do, they are following behind you. So you need to set a great example for them, even if you don't even realize it. So if you guys chose this stack, understand you have a higher purpose, you have a bigger purpose, and it's just not about you. There's people watching you, depending on you in more ways than you realize. And so I wish you all the best of luck. And I think that this is a great journey that you're on. And thank you for watching. All right, group number two, you guys chose the orange calcite, which I love. This crystal gives you a lot of balance too. This one's really, really pretty. I love it. All right, so let's get into your reading. All right, the Chariot, Two of Pentacles, and the Goddess of Swords. So to me, group number two, I kind of feel like you're at a point where you are moving away. You've made a decision that you don't want any more drama in your life, right? You're moving away from all things that are negative. You're moving away from people that don't serve you in a positive way. I think you're at a point now where you're just like, I'm done. And so there's going to be some people that you, this month, that you make the decision that, hey, I'm moving forward, and this relationship isn't going to work anymore, with you and I. And that could be friends, that could be family members. It's just time for you to cut them off. You've been thinking about it for a while. You've been teeter-tottering with the idea, and you're starting to realize that, hey, these people are not going to change. Certain situations are not going to change, and so you're moving past that in the month of August. You're at a point where you're wanting to better yourself, and the only way that you can do it is to distance yourself away from people. You've been thinking about distancing yourself for a little while now, and now it's just come to a head because you're starting to realize that things are not changing. Things are not going to change, and for your own benefit, and for you to grow as spiritually and physically and mentally as a person, you're going to have to start to cut off certain people and certain habits. Um, yeah, illumination, taking risks, transformation. Exactly. So with this, you know that you have a bigger purpose. There's things that you want to accomplish, and I kind of feel like, some of the people that you're around, it's like one of those situations when you're around certain people. They kind of hinder you, or you fall into certain habits that are not really progressive. And so the universe, is ready to propel you. And you're a little nervous about cutting these people off because, with this taking risk thing, I feel like you're a little nervous about it, because it's not these are not people that you dislike. These are not people that you, and these are not situations that you want to necessarily, cut off, but you know that you have to get to the next level. And that's that transformation piece. So in order for you to grow as a person, you can't stay in the same space that you've been in, right? So and some of the times, whether it's our work life, our home life, our relationships, personal life, sometimes people don't transform at the same rate as us, right? People don't move at the same pace. So unfortunately, sometimes you have to make the decision. Listen, am I going to stay here in this space and wait for you to be ready to transform with me, or am I going to have to take the risk and move forward on my own? So I feel like you're at a point right now where you're like, listen, I'm not getting any younger, where I'm only getting older, and it's time for me to start taking my life and living my life for me. So if that means moving on without certain people or without certain things attached to you or in your life, you're at a point where this month you are going to be making decisions and leaving certain people behind that just aren't ready to move forward and grow at your pace. And that's nothing wrong with that, because everybody does not grow at the same pace. Let me see what else additional I have. Heal, control, take the lead. For me, this feels like, yeah, it's not going to be. It's not something that you want to do. It's not something that you like moving, like leaving your friends behind, or leaving certain family members behind, or leaving a certain job behind where you actually love the people and you love the job, or you love your family. However, if they're not actually moving at the pace that you're going, I mean, it does hurt, but you'll get over that, right? Because you ultimately control your own destiny, and you have to take control. That's what this also take the lead is. You have to take the lead and take control of your own destiny. There's no more taking advice or following or blending in the crowd anymore. It's where you're at the point now. You have to step into yourself, step into your own. And you're at that point now. And I think that this month is going to be all about you coming to your own. I'm also feeling like, there might be a situation where you were playing in the back, or you were just playing it safe. It was easier for you to just kind of go with the flow. And now, you're unable to go with the flow. Things are getting uncomfortable. Things are coming to a point where you're starting to realize that, listen, things are not really changing. And it's time for me to transform and take some risk and do something different with my life, because I'm feeling complacent and it's getting kind of redundant, right? So you're at a point where mentally, spiritually, you're ready to ascend, and you're going to have to leave some people behind, and you're going to do that. But they'll get it. They'll understand. I feel like they'll understand, because this journey is about you. So let's see what else we got going on here. I feel like they'll understand. I really do. All right, boom. Let's see what else we got. Success. Wow. Wonders. Voyage. So yeah, I kind of feel like this is a full voyage. This is a complete journey. It's going to. You've been on this journey, or this is going to be a new journey that you're starting. But there's so much success in this. There's wonders to be made. So you are going to really, really, once you transform and break free, take that risk, whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing. This is the month to do it because it is going to manifest greatness. So if you've been thinking about taking a risk and moving forward on something, this is the time to do it. I see nothing but success for you in this endeavor, but it is going to come with the cost of leaving some people behind. But you have to do that because you are ascending to higher heights and new levels. Life force, express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Psychic insight, your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Yes, it's time. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness, and that's that voyage. This is a new path for you, but it's the path. It's the right path. It's going to be the right path for you. This is exactly what you need. It might feel a little uncomfortable, but this is exactly what you need to get to the next level. Connect with your ancestors. Deep breathing. Alone time. Yes. So this is the time for you to start meditating, manifesting, really connecting with spirit. Um, Breathe in, breathe out, let that oxygen flow through you so that you can, on this journey, you are ready to take it. Because when you take a risk, I'm going to tell you, that anxiety starts going up. You know what I mean? Your anxiety gets really, 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 really going. Because a lot of the times when you take risks, you don't really see the reward right away. It's a lot of cloudiness before we get to the success and the wonders, right? It's a long voyage, okay? It's long. It's a long, 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 long trip before you start to even feel like things were even worth it, or you start to feel like there's any success happening, especially when you leave your comfort zone. I feel like you're leaving your comfort zone right now, and and it's going to be a little uncomfortable. So it's going to be very important that you connect with spirit, that you take deep breaths, you spend that time alone, and really connect and really zero in on what it is that you want. All right. And lastly, we got I transform my life by transforming the space in which I live and work. I mean, I just said that. Boom. There's that transformation again. This is all about transformation. This is all about growing and moving forward and taking risks and coming into your own power and success. I encourage conversations that connect me with people in an intimate and meaningful way. I love living in organized beauty. Yes, I see a lot of positivity here for you, but I feel like it's going to start with you taking a risk and moving beyond your comfort zone. Yep. So yeah, this is a very good reading for you guys, group number 2. So good luck. I hope this registers, and I hope you manifest greatness. Okay. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon. And listen, we are back. What's going on, group number 3? You guys chose the rose quartz crystal. All right, so let's get into your reading. All right, boom. What we got? Oh, okay. All right, so cool. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Daughter of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So for me, I feel like you've been saving your money. I feel like you've been saving up for a situation, and this month it is going to be time for you to go ahead and invest. I feel like you're going to be investing in something big, possibly buying a house, possibly moving. You've been really. This is the month where if you're looking for a place, or if you're looking to move, you're going to do so. I feel like this is definitely a time where you are on the move, but it's going to be a good move. it's gonna give you a peace of mind. This is gonna be your month. I feel like somebody's out there buying a house or looking for a new apartment or something like that. But this is gonna be the time you're gonna find the place. It's gonna work out. You're prepared for it. You've been saving for it, and you're gonna get the one that you want. That's the energy that I'm getting. Boom, embracing it, inner peace. Yeah, so I feel like you're embracing change. I feel like there is an inner peace that you're going to be looking for. I feel like maybe over the last few months, maybe the beginning of the year, up until now, it's been a hectic 2020, and you're ready to get back into your rhythm. You've been thrown off. Perhaps maybe you had to go stay with a friend, or perhaps you just had a bunch of problems where you were staying before, or just your situation has just been really, really crazy. And you're about to get to a position now where you are coming back and getting settled all over again, and it's going to feel amazing. For some reason, I feel like you're being settled in your own space. I feel like before you weren't in your own space, or at least it didn't feel like your own space, but I feel like you're going back to your own space and your own comfort zone, and it's going to be amazing. This is the month where I feel like people are signing a lease. I feel like people are signing a deed. I feel like this is the month for you where that house is yours. You're going to close on that house, or you're going to get approved for that loan, or you're going to get approved for that apartment. I feel like that, because this is your time now for you to get back into rotation. Darkest fears, success and growth, opportunity beacons. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're coming out of the darkness, right? You've done the work. You've done the work. You've addressed the issues. You've saved. You put forth the effort. So I feel like you've grown. You're gonna, and things are gonna start happening for you this month. All the seeds that you've sown, and all the work that you've put in, all the positivity that you put out there is coming back to you, 100-fold. Truth, power, love. Oh, I also feel like, you know what, you're coming into a relationship too. So to me, this might be somebody also, a proposal happening, a family brewing. Someone is going to come clean to you about how they feel, this month as well. And I also feel like a proposal could possibly, be on the horizon as well. So I feel like this is good energy. I feel like a family energy is here. I feel like a full circle moment is in the works for you. I feel like relationships are going to be coming back into balance for you. I feel like home life is going to come back into balance for you. I feel like you've done the work and growth. I feel like you, and maybe even you and your partner, if you're in a relationship, there was a lot of work that needed to happen, within the relationship, and I feel like you guys are going to be back. This month is going to be one of the better months of your relationship, because you guys dealt with the darkness. So maybe perhaps over the last few months it's been pretty dark and hectic, but this month will be the start of a new beginning and a fresher beginnings and a more exciting time in your relationship. What else do we have? We have, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. You're at a place right now where, because you've grown so much, because you've done the work, and you're becoming more happy and positive in the inside, anything that you manifest, anything you ask for will become yours. Open communication. Get the weight off your chest and speak up with love and be heard. Continue. Do not go back to a place where you're not, stepping in your power, living in your truth. Now that you are on the horizon for positivity and greatness, you want to stay in that place. So don't keep things bottled in. Don't hold them in. How you say what you mean what you say, and then remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Ooh, let's see what we got. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Yeah, stay focused. Don't get the big head. You know what I mean? Remember where you were. Remember that you don't want to go back to that place as you ascend to greatness. Okay. Meditate. Make a meal. Sound healing. To me, this just all. To me, just says just remain in balance. Remember the things that you did to get to this point in your life right now, and keep them in focus. Do them all the time. Do not stop. Okay. Stay in this space. This is some good growth energy. This is some good positive energy. This is some good forward moving energy. So you want to stay in that space. Okay. And then lastly, we got some last, affirmations. I notice the beauty of nature every day, and it feeds my soul in delightful and delicious ways. I honor my health, my resting, by resting, eating well, and moving every day. And last one, I surround myself with authentic and loving people who share my journey of personal growth and awakening. So, yeah, this is a beautiful read. I'm really excited for you guys. Congratulations on all the things that are coming to you this month. And until next time, I want you to keep that same energy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye.